Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to MCC News. I'm Charles Dudley, and this is
Jalen Tyler.
Our first story of the day. The Flint Art Walk took place not too long ago, and our Melissa Scott was there to cover it.
Last week, I went to the Flint Art Walk.
Yes, the Flint Art Walk. On April 9th, many people came downtown in order to enjoy the artist's hard work and dedication, as well as themselves and the people around them. The art walk itself was split into 4 different buildings, each having their own different art style inside.
When I was a kid, if my parents wanted me to be quiet, they'd give me a paper and crayons and I'd be good for hours. And so I've been doing watercolors for the last many years now, and I love it. I have paintings. I've sold paintings all over the United States, and I actually have one of my paintings is in Paris. If you've been around looking at them, you'll see I like barns, old barns, and it's relaxing, and it's just what I like doing.
But art isn't the only reason that people came here. There was also an out-of-town jazz quartet from Chicago that came to play, and many people came to watch and enjoy them.
So we arrived in town this afternoon to be a part of the art walk here. I'm a vibraphonist, Tim's a bassist, Will is a keyboard and pianist, and John is our drummer. We'll do a mixture of jazz standards combined with some classical music, as well as some Christmas music, as well as some music from the church that we've arranged sort of in a jazz fusion kind of a style.
This was Melissa Scott at MCC News signing off.
Out of the land of Hadley, Michigan, farmland owner Robert Hartwig utilizes his knowledge by tapping maple trees and creating maple syrup from the source. This tradition has been in the family for 20 years and allows for this family to be able to attain 45 gallons of sap to make 1 gallon of maple syrup.
Indians used to trade maple syrup for sugar or for salt, or it's very healthy for you. There's no preservatives, no additives, and it tastes good.
Unfortunately, this winter hasn't been the best for tapping maple trees, but it's time like this that makes Robert more eager to continue that tradition in the coming years.
On days like today when the sun is shining, it's beautiful. Nothing better sitting in the woods by a warm fire boiling syrup.
The film industry sparked a lot of interest here in Michigan. In addition, the affordability of digital production and post-production has allowed more high schools to institute their own film programs. Wayne Memorial sophomore Brianna Zykerman explained how she's been interested in film for a very young age.
I got interested in film when I was very, very young, and I would watch just random films like Labyrinth and Dark Crystal and Little Rugrats and stuff.
Brianna's most recent film was nominated for a Young Filmmakers Award by the New Yorker Film Institute.
It's called Paragon. It was written by my very good friend Zach Baker.
Her next step is to set up a Kickstarter to raise money she needs to make it to New York in the summer. Located in the heart of downtown Flint, Flint Steamworks, a community maker space where you can let your imagination run wild and create things using their tools such as 3D printer, laser cutter, and more.
Flint Steamworks is a maker space or a community workshop. Accessibility has always been one of the key components of what we wanted baked into our space. As much as we like having these awesome tools and toys and equipment to work with.
The event center at Mont saw an increase in Japanese activity with the foreign language division hosting a Japanese fair on March 24th. The event center went from this to this just in a few short minutes. The fair aimed to increase the awareness of Japanese culture through various information stations, even a live demonstration of Ii-Jitsu, or more known commonly as sword art.
With MCC News, this is Charles Dudley
And Jalen Tyler.
Everyone have a good night.